For the past few weeks, European leaders have been demanding that the Georgian authorities send the jailed third president of Georgia, Mikheil Saakashvili, for treatment abroad. Saakashvili himself says he was poisoned. 2 American laboratories confirmed that he was poisoned with heavy metals.
The poisoning occurred during a forced transfer to the prison hospital, where I suddenly became very ill. And as the intensive care physician later said, it was a miracle that I did not die, although the poisoning left very severe symptoms. Mikheil Saakashvili in an interview with the Ukrainska Pravda publication.
Mikheil Saakashvili's health problems began at the end of 2021, after his return to Georgia and his arrest. Then he went on hunger strike several times. Mikheil Saakashvili was sentenced to 6 years on several articles, including abuse of power. The court is now considering a petition to postpone his sentence or to release him on health grounds. Saakashvili's relatives, friends and supporters say the politician was poisoned in prison. An American toxicologist and narcologist confirmed the fact of poisoning at the court session.
My opinion is that his body is poisoned by various metals. Among them are mercury, bismuth, arsenic and barium, which cause quite serious toxic effects. These types of heavy metals are eliminated from the body after some time, and in the process of elimination, they poison various organs in the body. David Smith, toxicologist, during a session of the Tbilisi City Court.
Saakashvili believes that his poisoning is beneficial to Putin. He is sure that the Kremlin influences the Georgian authorities.
First of all, this was beneficial to Putin, who, as it turned out after February 24th, completely controls power in Georgia. The level of control, even for me, was unexpected. The Georgian authorities have never said a word condemning the Russian aggression against Ukraine, although they constantly speak in a mocking tone about Ukraine and its leadership. Georgia was officially excluded from the list of countries unfriendly to Russia, which includes almost half of the world. Mikheil Saakashvili in an interview with the Ukrainska Pravda publication.
The leader of the ruling party, Georgian Dream, said that Saakashvili is allegedly simulating, but Mikheil Saakashvili was also a Ukrainian politician. He was the head of the Odessa Regional State Administration. He is a citizen of Ukraine. Kyiv, as well as Moldova, Poland, the US State Department asked to transfer the defendant politician for treatment abroad, or at least to allow the ombudsman to see him.
What is happening with Mikhail does not suit Georgia. Please approve a decision that could save his life. Transfer Mikheil Saakashvili to one of the clinics in Ukraine, another European country, USA. Now is the time to take that good step.
The position of the Georgian authorities may negatively affect the image of Georgia, said the party United National Movement, which was previously headed by Saakashvili.
The fact that the president of Georgia is in such a state is a disgrace to the Georgian government. They are responsible for this. Unfortunately, this will affect the history and future of Georgia for a long time to come.
Mikheil Saakashvili's condition is not only a question of domestic policy of Georgia. The arrest and conditions of detention of the political prisoner are directly related to the prospect of Georgia's European integration, said Deputy of the EU Parliament Jacek Saryusz-Wolski.
The parallels between the Saakashvili case and Georgia's accession to the European Union are of fundamental importance. They are inseparable. The European Parliament will never support Georgia's accession to the European Union if the detained ex-president dies in prison. Jacek Saryusz-Wolski, member of the European Parliament from Poland, on Twitter.
In May, Mikheil Saakashvili was transferred from the Rustavi prison to the Vivamendi multidisciplinary clinic in Tbilisi. After being transferred from prison to hospital, an independent commission of doctors gave Saakashvili about 20 diagnoses. The family and lawyers demand emergency treatment of the politician outside of Georgia. Reported by Serhiy Kulas, Yulia Bezborodko, UATV News.